You just lost all of your search traffic. You've seen a huge spike down in your traffic and rankings over several days or not even many weeks. Just a short amount of time, you've seen a huge spike down in your traffic and your rankings on Google. You've looked through Google Search Console, you haven't found a penalization. You're an affiliate site. You've been doing affiliate search engine optimization, targeting lots of how-to keywords and best of keywords. You're a content-heavy site, and most likely you were hit by the HCU, the Helpful Content Update. Most likely you were hit by the Helpful Content Update. I recently recorded a podcast, episode 498 of this show, called What Causes the Google Helpful Content Update. It's a 15-minute podcast on the things that cause this terrible update to happen to your site. And if it happens, a lot of people have said it's like a penalization, but it's not something that you can fix in Google Search Console. It's like a tag to your site, and it just washes over your site and drops everything. And very few people have been able to get this negative tag removed. And even the ones who have seen improvements compared to the traffic that they were getting years ago, these improvements are nothing. Just a few days ago, somebody shared on X, he's like, I'm rebounding from the Google Helpful Content Update. And he has a big spike up. But then you look at his site from a 2-year window, and in September, he was getting so much more traffic and this huge spike up. It's meaningful over the last 3 months, but over the last year and a half, it's just a drop in the bucket. It's nothing. You also might have lost all of your position 1 keywords. You might not be ranking number 1 on Google for anything. I've heard that happen from people who have been hit by the Google Helpful Content Update. And so this episode, this isn't what causes the Google Helpful Content Update. I already recorded that. This one is what to do if you were hit. What should you do if you were hit by, if you had this awful tag, you can't remove it, you were hit by Google's Helpful Content Update. I want to warn you, this isn't going to be an easy, quick remedy. Nobody has reported one to exist. So what I'm going to recommend is start with a clean slate. Start a new site. First of all, lots of people have been saying their sites just get completely effed. Best not to take any chances with the work that you will continue to put into SEO. Start with a clean slate. Start a new site. And what is a site going to be about? Well, first of all, there's 2 things, because you might have been doing affiliate SEO before, and you might want to continue doing affiliate search engine optimization. I'm going to make some recommendations on how to do affiliate search engine optimization in this new landscape, but a lot of people are saying what I have found myself, which is that it's just way easier if you have something to sell yourself. So you could create a tool, you could create a SaaS tool using AI. Tons of people are just quickly spinning up SaaS tools and iterating on them using Cursor, Claude, and Replit. These are AI coding tools, and you don't even need to know how to code yourself. You can spend a month learning these tools, and now you can build, I'm not going to say anything, but you can build web apps that you can monetize very easily. That's what I will say. You can build web apps that you can monetize very easily. You can also build web apps that could be a micro SaaS that could be something that could get you backlinks. Maybe you build something that has a share function and you drop it on Product Hunt. It gets covered in a few blogs. You're getting backlinks from that, but people are using it, and then they're sharing around links, and these links are on your site. And the app, whatever you build, is a subdomain on your site. You could do something like that. But if you don't have anything to sell, you could learn how to, and you always wanted to be a programmer, and you're like, I should have learned programming. Well, now you don't need to. You can use some of these AI coding tools and just learn how to build web apps with them. And the technology is only getting better month over month. Riley Brown shows some excellent tutorials on YouTube on how to do this. You can just search Riley Brown AI. He's constantly putting up tutorials of himself building web apps using these AI tools. So you could build something. You could build something yourself to sell. You could also create some little e-commerce product. But if you really want to do affiliate SEO, here's what I would actually recommend. A lot of the affiliates who are doing affiliate SEO, they don't care that much about the niche that they are in. They just want good products to sell. I would recommend finding software that has an affiliate program, multiple pieces of software, hopefully software that's in a similar niche, so you can keep your site within this niche, but it's not necessary. and software with recurring revenue. So users pay monthly, or maybe there's an annual plan, users pay annually, and your affiliate commission is for life. It's not a one-time thing. Your affiliate commission is for life. That's pretty important. And there's so many of these tools. I do affiliate marketing for a few of them. I'm actually going to suggest one of them on the show. So the things that you will be selling with this new site, with your clean slate, it's a software product you made yourself, or some e-commerce product. It could be something like, there's a lot of couples products that are doing super well on TikTok. So like matching keychains for you and your partner. You come home, you hang your cute keychain up to your next to your partner's cute keychain. The keychains are Disney characters or other popular characters. This is something that's going viral right now. It could be something like that, or it could be different pieces of software that give recurring affiliate revenue. If you can, or it could be services. Of course, it could be services. It could be something that you're good at. It could be services as well. If you want to do a services-based business, that works too. So, okay, now you have your thing to sell. Everyone's saying in this new age of SEO, have something to sell. Now you have something to sell. I will say having an affiliate thing is the most dangerous. You could get cut off. You might have to be in all these different niches, and being in tons of niches, it will make it harder. It's possible, but it will make it harder. Having your own product, it will be the easiest route, but it's not necessary. And I'll tell you why. I'll share why in a moment, why affiliate will still work. Now, if you're watching on YouTube, I'm sharing one of my sites that does bottom of funnel search engine optimization. This is a 2-year view of the site. Then a site, it's a content site, and it got hit with a Google Helpful Content update. You could see it making all these pages, starting to get really good rankings, and then it just tanks. So rankings tank. That is what a Google Helpful Content update tag, negative tag, that's what it looks like. Now, the thing is, all of my bottom of funnel sites that target bottom of funnel keywords, they have all been safe from these negative updates. This is what Google doesn't like. So Google actually likes bottom of funnel. I'm going to share examples of what not to target, what a lot of these content sites are targeting, the ones that are getting hit. And this is an example of what not to target. And these are not bottom of funnel keywords. These are top of funnel keywords. So it's keywords that begin with how to, or how, or why, or which, or the best so-and-so, the top so-and-so. Lots of these sites that have been hit, they are targeting keywords like this, and these are top of funnel keywords. Lots of people like going after them because they have more search volume, but actually the conversion rate is a lot lower than bottom of funnel, and they tend to be more competitive and require more words to rank for. So I'm advocating a different type of search engine optimization. That is bottom of funnel search engine optimization. I have an entire program on it, which I spent 9 months making. It's called Compact Keywords, compactkeywords.com. Bottom of funnel SEO is about targeting keywords where the searcher knows what they are looking for. They just don't know the brand that's going to give it to them. And they will write in their use cases. And this could be for a service. This could be for a tool. This could be for an e-commerce thing. They know what they are. They know the product that they want, but they don't know the brand. They know what the product does. They know what it satisfies, but they don't know the brand. And so they are searching these things into Google and other search engines, and you want them to see your brand for what it does, for all the different use cases that it satisfies. And the reason why I said affiliate search engine optimization still works is because so many brands, so many companies, they don't know to go after bottom of funnel keywords. And you see that in niche after niche after niche after niche. I was just talking to someone who wants to get into personal injury law. He's like, I don't think you're going to be able to help me because personal injury law is so competitive. He didn't actually say it like that, but he did try to warn me personal injury law is very competitive. And I'm like, I know. The CPCs are very high. It's hundreds of dollars per click when you are running ads for personal injury law keywords. And I've looked into it myself, and I searched some bottom of funnel keywords in personal injury law. These are keywords where people, they know that they want a personal injury lawyer, and they're searching with different keywords. They're not the most popular keywords, but there's still decent volume behind them. And when your cost per click is $200 or more, ranking number one for one of these keywords that is 100 clicks a month, well, that's very valuable and it's qualified. And the thing is, this is also very important. All of the SEO tools that estimate search volume, they get it wrong. They dramatically underreport search volume. And the reason for that is because when you're ranking one for one bottom of funnel keyword, you tend to, it's top of funnel too. When you rank one for one keyword, you rank number one for many more similar keywords. Could be misspellings, but it also just could be keywords that are similar. You don't only rank number one for that keyword. When you're ranking number one for one keyword, you rank number one for so many more, and a lot of them are similar, and a lot of them are still at the bottom of the funnel if you are targeting a bottom of funnel keyword. So these bottom of funnel keywords, they have a lot more monthly search volume than these tools say. They're always overlooked. The companies that you might be doing affiliate marketing for, they don't know what to go after the keywords, the use cases that they satisfy. And you, the affiliate, you can do that. And you can spin up, and you don't need a lot of words, 400 to 500 words. You can write one of these pages, put up one of these pages a day. You can do their inbound marketing with SEO, and it's recurring revenue because it's a software tool that has recurring payments. And I said, don't do ones where it's just a one-time payment. Do ones where you get a portion of the recurring revenue, and lots of pieces of software have that. So don't target keywords. This is the modern SEO that people have done, which is dead, and it's constantly dying. And even me, I have sites that target how-to keywords. Most of the pages that ranked one for these how-to keywords, most of these pages, it's not because I was doing anything wrong. It's just the algorithms are changing. Google is sending a lot of that traffic now to Reddit and to other user-generated content sites. And these top-of-funnel pages are just not ranking as well anymore. So do not go after keywords like how to, how, why, which, keywords like that, best of, the top. Don't do those. Do keywords that are more neutral, and it's just someone who is trying to satisfy the problem that they have, and that's why they are searching. They know the product that they want. They don't know the brand that it is. If they knew the brand, they would just go directly to the brand site. But since they don't know the brand, they're going to Google and they're putting in their use cases, the solution that they're looking for. And brands typically satisfy tons of solutions that they don't even think about. And you want to show up, you want your pages to show up for all of these solutions. And this could be for the thing that you built. This could be for your own software product. This could be for your own e-commerce product. This could be for a course, or it could be for these products that you were doing affiliate SEO for. In fact, I sold out the initial release of Compact Keywords, of compactkeywords.com. If you go to it and you go to the bottom, you see it's sold out. So you can leave your email address to get notified when I reopen it. I sold out the initial release. And when I do reopen it, I'm going to make lots of bottom of funnel SEO landing pages to sell this program. And I was taking a look, and there's lots of keywords that other similar programs are not targeting because they just don't think about it. People who need the same thing are often searching Google in different ways for that thing. And so you might not rank one for one of those keywords because you just didn't think to go after it, but then there's another keyword and you can go after that one. And it's typically very easy to rank for because the search volume is low. There's very few companies that are actually targeting it. And Google wants to serve searchers pages that really satisfy search intent. And so if you made a page that specifically targets this one keyword, well, Google's going to say, okay, this page is most likely to really satisfy search intent. That gives our searchers a good experience. It helps keep searchers on Google. How to really satisfy search intent? It's very easy. I share this on every show. Take that keyword, put it in the page title, put it in the meta description, put it in the URL, put it at the beginning of the first sentence, and put it in the H1. That's it. That is it. You can also, and this is something I'm so passionate about, you can also do video search engine optimization. You don't have to only use your website to go after these keywords. You can put up a video a day and you'll simultaneously build a brand while using user-generated content to rank for your keywords. And then you can take those videos, you can embed them in your pages to have higher retention in your pages. That's crazy. And so now you're going after your keywords with two mediums. Video, which is being heavily pushed in the SERPs. People are reporting in the same way that people are reporting that you're way better off by having your own product if you want to do SEO. People are also reporting video is killing it in Google, YouTube especially, YouTube Shorts too. And I see this myself. Oftentimes I'll target a keyword with YouTube, and the next day I will rank for that keyword using the video that I published. Take your keyword, put it at the beginning of the title for a YouTube video or a YouTube short, and put it at the beginning of the description. You can also use Instagram and TikTok. You should just have your videos go out everywhere if you're doing short form, because they all take the same videos. I have a guide on how to do this. You can just search Edward Sturm, my exact social media posting strategy. It is a step-by-step, foolproof guide. You don't need to give your email or anything. You just read it and follow the directions, and that is how I post every day. So now you're going after these keywords with two fronts, with video, which is being pushed really hard, video across all platforms, and your own site. Now you might be thinking, okay, when link building? Because it's possible that if you were hit by the HCU, you were doing some black hat link building. I'm going to recommend stay away from black hat link building. You are trying to build something that can work for you for years and years and years. It just doesn't make sense to take unnecessary risks. I am so in favor of not taking unnecessary risks and trying to build real brands that are sustainable and live for a long time. So I'm going to recommend 3 ways of link building. And the other thing about these bottom of funnel keywords, you don't need a lot of authority to rank for them because so few people know to go after them. You don't need tons of domain authority or domain rating, whatever your metric is, to go after these keywords. So here's the link building methods, and you can get creative, but here's just some super easy link building methods that you can do, which will probably be more than enough. Number 1, directories. I ranked my newsletter number 1 for growth hacking newsletter above Sean Ellis, who literally invented growth hacking. I ranked my newsletter number 1 above his newsletter, his growth hacking newsletter, by submitting my newsletter page, by putting the keyword in the key places, and then submitting my newsletter page to a bunch of newsletter directories, telling these newsletter directories that this is a growth hacking newsletter. Directories are great. I would also recommend SEMrush's local directory tool. It's a local SEO tool, and it will submit you just with one click to hundreds of directories. It's great. I use it. So you can find free directories to use yourself, or you can use a tool that will just submit you to lots of directories. When you submit to directories, try to use the same information across those directories. You can mix it up, saying what your niche is if you want to broaden what you're going after. But the key things like name, address, phone number, also keep those the same. Number 2, expert quotes. This is when journalists need an expert for what they are writing, and the expert wants a backlink or wants clout. They want to be covered in publications. And so the journalist takes your quote, and the journalist cites you and links to your site. That's how these platforms work. Everyone knows Help a Reporter. It just shut down. But the founder started something new, and it's called Source of Sources. And it has some of the top publications, some of the top media brands in the world on it, journalists who are asking questions. You can answer these journalist questions and get backlinks. It's really simple. You can also use featured.com. It does the same thing. I have a 70% success rate on featured.com. When I respond to a journalist on featured.com, there is a 70% chance that my response gets accepted, and then a bunch of those times I get a link. And a bunch of those times it is a do follow link passing on link juice. I would recommend boostbenchmark.com in the same way that I said buy a domain that you can just say in videos in order to 301 redirect to your affiliate URL. This is one of those tools, boostbenchmark.com. That is not the name of the tool, but they have an affiliate program, and it's a tool that I like and that I genuinely recommend. It's a list of directories that will get a new site from 0 domain authority to 20. It's fairly inexpensive, and they have an affiliate program. And I'm like, this is something that I'm always recommending, that I actually believe in. So I bought boostbenchmark.com, and I 301 redirect it to my affiliate URL. It's easy to say, it's memorable. I can say it in videos. It gets conversions, and you can do that when you are going after your key. If you're doing affiliate search engine optimization, you can do this when you are putting up videos that are also going after your keywords. And then the last one, podcasts. I like going on podcasts. I like talking to people. Podcasts are a good way to get backlinks. You appear on a show, you ask them to include your links in the description for the show. They always do it. You can say what the context for the links are, so you can tell Google what these links are about. And that's it. I went on 30 podcasts in 3 months. I mostly used AIPodcastmatcher.com. This is actually an example of software that I use and genuinely recommend and I like, that has an affiliate program that gives recurring commissions, because AIPodcastmatcher.com, that's my affiliate URL that 301 redirects to the real tool with my affiliate code appended to the end of the URL. And when someone signs up, I get a portion of what they pay every month, and I get it every month. What this tool does, AIPodcastmatcher.com, it uses predictive AI to match you with hosts that you would be a good guest on. So you fill out a profile, you fill out all the bits of information for the profile, Then the tool gives you 3 to 6 matches a day, and you can message these matches for hosts who are accepting guests who are relevant to you and you are relevant to them. Sometimes hosts message you themselves if they like your profile. They're just browsing who to have on. They're like, oh, this person looks great. They'll message you themselves. I found this tool because this was in 2022. I wanted to use podcasts to get backlinks. And I'm like, I was thinking about cold emailing shows, but I'm like, that's stupid. There has to be it's 2022. There has to be an easier way to get on podcasts than just cold emailing and hoping that they say yes, because that's a super low success rate. And you don't even know how much they want to have guests or the perfect guest. And it seemed archaic, and I was right. And so I found AIPodcastMatcher.com by doing a lot of searching. And then I used it a ton to go on lots of podcasts. Now, the thing is, I will say, you don't go on the biggest podcasts, fine. However, a bunch of these hosts know other hosts who do actually have big shows, and you can trade up the chain and start going on bigger and bigger podcasts through this. But you can also get links. So I recommend that too. So that is everything that I would recommend in a short episode. If you were hit by the Google Helpful Content Update, if you lost all your traffic, if you lost all your rankings, you were hit with this awful tag that so many colleagues were hit with. And this is the type of thing that you can do in a couple of months. You can get this started in a couple of months. You could get rankings pretty fast. I do bottom of funnel search engine optimization. I love it. I think it's the best. It and video are the best marketing channels. And so I can't stop recommending it enough. It's really incredible. And that is all for episode 503 of my daily digital marketing podcast, The Edward Show. Oh my gosh, the sun is setting to my left. It is beautiful. This is one of the last times that I'm going to be recording in this room. I'm going to a new city in a couple of days, in a new country, in a new city. It's going to be a good time. If you are watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. If you are listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, thank you so much for listening. I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye now.